All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to a new episode of SupaFi64. This is the game show with me. My name is Jay Long. I'm here with Brian. Brian, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Okay, so I think you called me. I'm not sure. My computer was acting super weird, but but yeah, I can hear you perfect now.
Yeah.
But hey, what's up, everybody? I remember me on YPG Boy. I met you
Awesome.
guys.
And so basically what we would like to talk to you guys about tonight is going to be a bunch of different games, a bunch of different fan stuff that we've seen, we've done as of late. One of the things is, of course, the huge thing that's going on right now is the biggest thing is my T-shirt. And if you can see it perfectly, then you know who is on my T-shirt, and that is none other than Star Wars characters. That is it. And I'm trying to figure out, my biggest thing is how much is obsessive when it comes to Star Wars, because I think I'm a little bit obsessed at this point. Brian, have you seen the new movie? Are you interested in seeing the new movie?
No, I have to workers, people like my friends who like I just hang out with, like my cousins. They've been telling me I need the shit, so
Oh
I
my
really
God.
need the shit, man.
Brian, it's
Like,
it's not even a thing. It's like if you had money for food and you have money for anything else, like if your last dime, if you're on your last dollar and you're like, I need to buy food, or I can buy the Star Wars tickets. You have to go for the Star Wars tickets, because if you die, you will die happy. Because this movie is like, and a lot of people have a lot of different complaints about it, but at the end of the day, this movie made $1 billion in one weekend. One
are you
weekend.
serious?
One weekend, they
And,
made
and,
over $1 billion.
and I heard it didn't even come out in China yet.
Good God, I did not hear that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be insane. And so, like, at the end of the day, I feel like it deserves every little bit. I feel like a good portion of their $1 billion was given to them by me, because I went to see it 5 times. Um,
Really?
yeah, 5 times. I went
Dude,
with, because it's one of those movies to where you see once and they're just like, okay, I have to see it again. So you see it again,
yeah.
and then you're just like, I need to talk about this movie. I need to talk to someone about this movie, but no one I know has seen it. So I'm going to take every person I know until everyone I know has seen it, and then we can all sit down together and discuss what we saw on the screen. So that's what I've been doing. Every single time somebody's just like, no, I haven't seen it yet. I'm like, are you free tonight? And they're just like, yeah. I'm like, okay, you come with me. I'll pay for you. We will go see Star Wars. And that's what I've been doing ever since. And like, the only person that has turned me down so far is a friend of mine, Lauren. She wanted to go with her husband, which I was just like, okay, well,
Okay.
I can understand that. I'm still upset, but I can understand that you would want to see it with your family.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm just like, screw that. You need to see this movie. But yeah, no, it's dude, it's that good. Just like, I mean, even if you're not a fan of, and that's what I loved about it, even if you're not a fan of Star Wars, you still got the movie. You still know the characters, and you still know, once you see them, they make it a big point when old characters come on the screen, you know that they're old characters. You know why you should be invested in it. You know,
uh,
I'm done. I'm done, because I can
uh,
talk about this thing for
dude,
hours.
dude, I know one bad thing that happened, and when I heard it, it broke my heart, and I did not want to hear it.
I know, and that's the thing about it, is the fact that
I don't
everyone's
say it
starting, huh?
because there's people
You're breaking in and out,
who
dude. What are you saying?
haven't seen it, so I don't want to say it. But it broke my heart.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Is and it's because of the fact that everyone, it's the one thing that people won't shut up about. It's the one thing that everyone wants to talk about. And of course, it gets let slip. A lot of Star Wars fans that unfortunately don't have the money or the means to go see it at this point, or they can't go at the times that they want because it's sold out everywhere, almost everywhere. Oh, sorry. I apologize. That's never happened before. So
I understand.
but at the end of the day, I feel as though a lot of them that don't get to see it, they have to stay away from the computer, because if they even glance at it, they know what's going on, which is why I had to stay away. The only thing that I heard about that everyone knows about now is the fact that there were certain characters' voices that were used in the movie to convey certain things, like certain people's voices, famous actors and actresses' voices were used for certain parts of the film. So you never see them, but if there's a flashback or if there's something else, certain people's voices were used, and that's the only part that got slipped when I accidentally went on Facebook the morning before I went. It was 2 hours before I went, and I jumped on Facebook to check something real quick. Like, hey, did you know such and such voice was used in Star Wars? I'm like, no, you couldn't shut up for one day. One day. I was so mad. And then I watched the movie, and I'm just like, okay, well, that wasn't even a huge part. I'm not that upset. But I'm so happy I saw it when I did, because since then, everybody and their mama won't shut up about the part that now that you can't let go. But hey, now if you get a chance to see the movie before we have a chance to talk next time, that part that you're talking about is up for debate on whether it actually happened.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you. Because
the way it happened in the movie, it was a definite. No, I'll say this: before these rumors and talk started coming out, it was a definite that this happened. Like, there's no possible way that this could have not happened once you see it on the screen. It happened.
Yeah.
It definitely happened. But the rumors are circulating around the fact that the person that this happened to has signed on for episode 8, which leaves everyone to go, wait, what? Okay. And so that's why everyone's just like, what's going on here? What are you planning? Star Wars writers. So no, personally, I believe it happened. I believe they're trying to throw people off of the fact that it actually did happen. Because it makes sense. If you see the movie, it makes sense that this happened.
I heard why it happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't see it, but I was okay with why it happened.
Yeah.
But that part, I didn't even see it and made me cry.
Yeah, no, and it's so crazy because a lot of people did. I got teary-eyed on the first seeing it, even when you know what's gonna happen. Seeing it on screen is so much more powerful. Like, it's a whole nother thing. Like, my nephews, I took them to go see it. They cried. Like, one of them cried. And
really?
Yeah. It was, and I was like, you will not tear your head away from this screen.
I'm about to cry right now.
You will respect the Star Wars, and you will watch this happen on the screen. But I mean,
oh, you could talk. Sorry.
No. I was just gonna say that. But even on top of that, all of the brand new characters for this movie, I love them all. I loved every single one. It's to the point where by the end of this movie, you're tearing up for the new characters just as much as you're tearing up for other things that are happening to the old characters. The movie is a giant roller coaster of emotion, I tell you. It really is.
I'm happy. Because I heard a lot. I heard that the new characters are really good.
They are super good. They are fantastically good. And it's to the point where people are going, like, in my store, we sell a lot of Star Wars product, like a ton of Star Wars product, and we're one of the top 10 in our company to do that. One of the stores in the top 10 to sell as much. We sell over $800 worth of Star Wars product a week.
Do y'all still sell that R2D2?
No, we don't. And I think you're talking about the BB-8, the BB-8 model. That R2D2 BB-8, we were sold out the second day we started selling them.
Are you serious?
We never personally sold the BB-8. The BB-8 is way too expensive to put in a store like ours,
Yeah.
because we are, we sell. I mean, the highest we'll go with a product is 200, 250 maybe, and we sell the $200 Kylo Ren, who is the evil person in Star Wars, the new evil person aspiring to be the next Vader. This dude, we sell his lightsaber, and his
Really?
yes, and it's
I've
the one
seen a
that comes
picture
out
of
at the
it.
sides and goes
Yeah,
up.
I see a picture of it. It's cool.
Oh my god! And it's and that's $200 in the store, but
Really?
we've already sold out. Like, dudes are paying hand and over fist for Star Wars product.
So I pre-ordered it on my PS4.
The movie?
Yes.
No, it's not good enough. You gotta ditch your
I
butt to the
I am going to watch it, but I made sure I pre-ordered it.
good. Oh my
I
god!
made sure.
And that's what.
Like the second I got my paycheck, I'm like, oh yeah, that's getting pre-ordered.
Yep. And
I
it's
should pre-order my ticket.
I know, like, it's to the point, dude. Now and that's what I had to do too. And I had to work my way up to a good seat in the theater. The first time I saw it, I was right in the front row, going like this. And like,
yeah,
the second time I saw it, I was in the second row. And like, by the time I got to the fifth, I'm like, okay, this is a good seat at a theater.
okay.
Like, it was one of those things. Now you can probably get a good seat, but no, we started selling pre-orders for this movie. The moment it came out, before the movie came out, we got pre-order tickets. So we're selling pre-order tickets for the movie to get your DVD, Blu-ray copy as soon as it comes out. And the movie is actually coming out in April, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, that's really soon for a movie this size to make that kind of money. But they'll be making enough money on the episodes 8 and 9, but also on the spin-off series in between those movies, because a lot of people forget that we're getting.
They're making.
Wait, I can't hear you. What did you say?
I said they're making a spin-off series.
They're making multiple spin-off series. If you see in the movie, there are these in the movies, one of the huge things is the Resistance, and the Resistance is full of led by Leia, General Leia, and she leads the Resistance, who is a bunch of what's X-wing pilots. They're X-wing pilots that go in and for lack of a better term, they screw. They mess stuff up. So like, they go in and they kill and they attack, and when you see them go on the screen, you're just like, oh my god, you guys are freaking fantastic. So they're making a movie based on the X-wing pilots of the series, and they'll be they're making a movie on that. They're making a movie on, I believe they're making a movie on Boba Fett, to be honest with you, from the original series. So they're making multiple series, but in these movies, they're also giving you hints and clues about mysteries that they opened up in episode 7 in The Force Awakens. So they're also still getting bits and pieces of the story leading up to episode 8, leading up to episode 9. So it's going to be, I feel like it's a whole Marvel deal kind of situation.
Pay attention to everything you're saying. It's just, I guess.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I'm paying attention to everything you're saying. It's just stuff going, like, other stuff, and I'm talking to you. But I'm paying attention, and I'm still talking, so I hear everything you're saying.
No, you're perfectly fine. I problem is, I think your sound is cutting in and out just a little bit.
Yeah, I forgot to put my Ethernet wire in before I started, but I put it in, so hopefully it's working better now. Not sure.
Yeah, it's a little worse, but at the end of the day, I feel like it may catch up. It may catch up. So hopefully that happens at some point. But yeah, no, it was that I wanted to talk about, on top of another thing that I wanted to do was what if we talked about, and maybe I've talked to you about it before. What if we talked about, because I'm pretty sure you have a pretty good phone, or at least an okay viable phone. Are you able to get? Do you have a iPhone?
I have an iPhone now.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you have iOS 6?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
Well,
I got the latest update, so I think
you have the what?
Latest update for
Okay. Yeah, you should have that. At least have 6.0. But yeah, no. What if we downloaded a new game every week and talked about it on the show, an app game? Because I think that app games are really popular and really cool that people are currently into. And there is one that I just started playing today that has really been making me smile. And I got it from a show online called House of Cards, and there's a dude that plays the president, and he's playing a game in the show, an app on his game to relieve some stress from the presidency. And
I'm sorry. I have 9.2.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like you just said, "Oh, something fun and interesting," and get to you. And so yeah, the game is called Monument Valley, and I'm sure a lot of people have probably played this before because it seems like a pretty okay, 9.2. Yeah, I think you're good. I think you're good for 6.0. I think I have 7 point something. So hopefully, at some point, I might actually upgrade to 9 like you, Brian. But yeah, that's perfect. You get games that I can't get. I'm not jealous at all. But no, the the game is called Monument Valley, and it does cost $4. But the game itself is actually, it's pretty trippy. Because if you've ever played a game like Prince of Persia or different thing like that, where it's a game full of puzzle, the game centers around a girl named Ida. And basically it's her adventures through these tunnels and caves and different things like that. But every stage is a puzzle where you're sitting on a platform and you have to take your finger and guide her to where to go on that platform to reach the end of it. The problem is there's holes and there's gaps. So what you have to do is you have to take the stage itself and turn it in certain ways that she can get to where she's going. But the coolest thing about it, and what makes it so, 2015 or 16, is the fact that in most games and most, back in the day, when you move a platform, let's say you're turning a platform, and it's just one platform and you're turning it up and down, or you're turning it left and right. Well, you can only move it left and right, which means that she would have to go onto the platform, and then you have to move the platform again to make her go to the other side, or something along those lines. And so with this game, which makes it really cool, is that a lot of it has 90-degree angles for its platform. You cannot move the platform when she's on it. You can only move it after she's left. So you say to yourself, okay, the platform is like 90 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it over so that she's walking not on here, not on this side, but on that she can walk directly across that side. But when you do it, it looks like she's walking directly onto the other side. But the game is also 3D. So the biggest thing about it is the fact that when you move a platform, it might look like the platform leads to the ledge that's directly ahead of her, but in actuality, she walks across it and she's walking directly onto the ledge that's up above her. And so in that aspect, when you move the platform sometimes, you have to really look at where the platform is now, because she might be walking 3 levels above herself or 3 levels below. And so the way that they were able to do that, because you'll have her walking and you're so sure she's going to go up to this door or up to this ledge on level 2. But while she's walking over there, you clearly see that you accidentally moved the platform in such a way that now she's walking on level 3, or something along those lines. And it's like puzzle solving to the max, and it's beautifully done. And on top of that, it's like there's a little storyline in between. So like you'll get to a new stage and you're just like and it's emotional. So they're just like, on this level, this is where Ida learns to forgive all of everything that has happened in her past. And you're just like, oh my God, like I'm learning things on such a mental level right now. Like I want to cry for this girl. I don't know why she's in the dungeon anyway. Like I don't like it's insane, dude. But yeah, you have to get this game so that we can talk about it next time we do a show.
Okay, I will. But I have a game on my phone.
What?
I have a game on my phone. I have a game on my phone. Star Wars. The Old Republic.
Really? On your iPhone?
The Knights of the Old Republic?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like it. I had it for the Xbox.
Yeah.
It was the original Xbox game. One of the original Xbox games. So,
exactly.
Yeah, so I like it. It runs really good. And I love that game.
And what are you playing that on again?
My iPhone. I have an iPhone 6.
Okay. That's gotta be a 9.2 thing. Because there's no way. Oh no, it says it's compatible with 6.0. Okay. How has that been?
I love it. It's $10, but it's worth the $10.
That's not bad for a game of this size, though.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's pretty long and it's fun. It plays just like the Xbox, but without a controller.
Nice. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I might have to actually check this out. That's really awesome. All right, you guys, as we bring this to a close, I know that Bryant wanted to talk to something about something specific today, so I'm going to let you take it away, dude.
Okay, guys. So I stream and I do YouTube for I don't know what is it called. It's probably a gaming website.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a gaming website. It's called collectiongaming.com. And if you're on that website, I'm explaining to you right now why I haven't been on for so long. I just got another job, so I'm working 2 jobs back to back, have no time to come off. If you're watching, I do Fan Film Fridays every Friday on that website just to keep it up. But I've been working like a racehorse. I had no day off. So next week is the week of the season going down. So I have a lot of time on my hands, guys. That's good news for you guys. And what else? I can't handle a lot. I know that. What else? I had to say something. It was really about it, and I am stalling right now because I forgot what I was going to say, but it's really important for that website.
All right, and I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead. Oh,
it's with my videos. I'm starting this thing called superhero. It's either going to be superhero game Thursday or superhero game Tuesday. And every Tuesday or Thursday, I'm gonna play. It's not going to be a different superhero game every week or every other week. It's going to be the same 3 superhero games, I believe. It's going to be Batman, Deadpool, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I'm not really into it, but I will play it. Deadpool, I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to start it soon because the Deadpool movie is coming out, and it's going to be awesome. I want to see him kill a lot of niggas in that movie. But other than that, guys, you know, I'm YPG Warlord. I'm kind of awesome. And I know you guys love me. So, yeah, I'm starting to cut you off. You can say whatever you want to say.
All right, you guys, and just in case, your sound has been going in and out, so just in case they didn't catch certain bits of that, Brian belongs to collectiongaming.com. He hasn't been on in a while because of work, but he's looking to come back. He's still been doing shows every Friday, so continue to check him out on those days. But next week, he will have his schedule opens, so he will be back on officially to do awesome things. He's going to be starting Superhero either Tuesday or Thursday. Keep checking back to find out which day that's going to be, and he'll be gaming on Batman, Deadpool, and Spider-Man. So definitely check him out, you guys. He's also, don't forget, RPG Warlord. What?
YPG Warlord.
I didn't get that, but he said it, and now he's making angels in the sky. And I don't know. There are different things happening. So definitely check him out. Whatever his angelic name is, we will find out next time on the another episode of SupaFi64. We want to thank everyone for checking out the show, everyone for always supporting. And if you would like to be a part of the show or check Bryant out, check collectiongaming.com. You can also find him as Twisted Gamer, and whatever angelic name he was mentioning before. All right, so thank you guys so much. My name is Jay, signing off. Thank you, Brian, for being with me tonight. And you guys have a fantastic night and a happy freaking New Year, you guys. Happy New Year 2016.
Happy New Year. Don't get too drunk. That's my job. Love you guys. We're out.